What's up, guys, and welcome back to San Diego, where we're about to face our toughest matchup, not just this season, but pretty much this entire series, as we take on number 11 Boise State in a game that's really going to define the Mountain West Conference. Now, I only say that because currently, it's only us and UNLV that are undefeated at 4-0. Boise State is 3-1 with a handful of other teams, so if we end up dropping this game, we go down to 4-1 with all the other teams. Boise State ends up owning the tiebreaker, and if for some reason UNLV continues to go undefeated, then we end up getting bounced from the championship game. And that's not something we want in a season where our only goal is really to win the conference championship, because I think the CFP and the Heisman are definitely out of reach. I think even getting into the top 25 is going to be extremely difficult. So we really want to accomplish that one goal, and that starts with this game here against Boise State. Again, they are ranked number 11, which means that we have a really tall order here. So we need to make sure that we're sharp in practice, and we really put our efforts really into things that we need here, like the training here, because we definitely want to get close to another skill point, because we would really like to up that accuracy, or even potentially the elusiveness, but we'll definitely see. We'll definitely have to go into our health a little bit and be able to have no wear and tear, because we really need to be, again, at our best for this next game. And we'll put one into leadership and one into our brand as well. Looks like one of our deals is going to be expiring this week. I think we ended up getting, I think it was a +5 to our spin move for that one. But either way, now that we'll have another slot open, hopefully, especially if we end up beating Boise State here, maybe we'll end up getting a really awesome deal that could potentially up our other stats. But we'll definitely see. Don't want to put the cart before the horse. But I think we're going to end up going with the scramble survive here. Main reason being, they have a really good defense. I think that we're going to have to scramble a little bit. And if we can work on our, throw on the run, then I think we're going to be much better off. And if we honestly play the way that we just did in practice, I think we actually have a really good shot here at beating Boise State. Again, it's going to be really difficult. They've been doing extremely well this entire season, but they did just lose their last matchup. So part of me thinks that maybe it's going to be winnable, but if they go out there with, a fire lit under their ass, maybe they're going to come out and start slinging the ball pretty quickly. But we'll definitely see as we get into this game. They're an 86 overall with an 87 defense. So we have faced tougher ones, like in that game against Oklahoma, but still, an 87 overall defense is going to be pretty tough. We just lit up Hawaii, but again, that was a defense that was more than 10 overall less than this one. So let's go out there, let's bring our A game, and let's just limit the turnovers. I think that's going to be a recipe for success. And thankfully, we do get to set the tone here because we start on offense. And let's just hope that we can actually pick up a pretty good game there. As we don't. We threw it at their best cornerback, and obviously that becomes an incompletion. So let's see if we can get the running game working. Let's run right up the middle. And he ends up breaking that tackle right there, and almost enough to be able to get it. So let's just get the ball right back to him, and let's see if he can just pick up the first down. Again, if he was able to break those tackles, be able to get the first down, he'll get it right here too. Maybe just barely, but he still ended up getting it. Now, as much as I'd like for you to continue to get the ball and be able to get some yards, I want to throw the ball. So let's go with our favorite play here, and let's hope that our guys can get some separation off the line. I'll be honest with you, despite the fact that we still completed that pass, I think Nolan was going to be more open, so we probably should have thrown to him. But still, Napier was open, and that is going to be a big first down into their territory. And we're getting close to the red zone. So let's just run up the middle again. That was the strangest route. He ran a good 10 yards to be able to pick up 2. Maybe not the most efficient use of his time, but hey, you know what? At least it's positive yards, and we'll take that. Let's go for the play action here. I tried to get that ball out a little bit quicker, but we didn't. And apparently I hit the hurry up button. And that's not a play that we really want to run. But I think we're going to have to because it's kind of glitching out on me. So let's go for the motion here. And hey, I said I had to work on the scrambling, right? So let's do that right here. And let's slide for it. We tried to slide for it, but we got caught up in a tackle animation. But we hold on to the ball. And we're down to the 15-yard line. Can't believe that ended up working. So let's see if we can actually call an audible here, because I do not like what I'm seeing. They are shown blitz, but that's not to say that they're actually going to do that. But let's see what they do. Yeah. So we'll kind of scramble out again. Hey, we break a tackle and let's just run out of bounds as he hits us as we're out of bounds. And I think that is going to be a personal foul. Let's go. That's going to put us down on like the 2-yard line, I think. So Excuse me, it's going to be on the 5-yard line. I got less yards than I thought I was going to get. And even though they do have 7 guys right here, we're still going to try to run it up the middle. Why not? I think we can be successful with that. Oh, man, and he just got lit the up. But we will still take that. Let's go with the halfback base. We do have Westmoreland back in, so I feel like we can trust him a little bit more. But no, I think that's a really bad idea. Let's go for the throw on this one. Oh, I always have faith in this. Let's go. Worthy. Let's just run it in. I really kind of wanted to have the passing touchdown there, but honestly, why risk the interception? And thankfully, the defense does its job. They did not give up a score there. Looks like they have 2 safeties deep. Let's see what they both do, because again, Nolan and Napier both usually get open on this. We should have hit Nolan last time. So let's see if he'll be open this time. I think he will be. Dude, he just torched him. And unfortunately, we did kind of lead him out of bounds, but we're down to the 17-yard line. I'm surprised at what we're doing here. I'm not going to lie, especially against the 11th ranked team. I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what happened right there either, because he just went in just untouched. No one even attempted to block him, and yeah, that is going to be a big loss of 3. I don't like that. We're going to get sacked. That is a big loss. You want to go for the all-go on this? Actually, out of all those other plays, I think that is the best one to go with. We're not going to pick up a first down here, but we just need to get closer to field goal range. I mean, I guess we are in field goal range, but not necessarily in safe field goal range, because that would be a 49-yarder. And man, what a great drive to start, but man, did that stall out. But thankfully, he had the leg to kick that, but unfortunately, Boise State did respond with a touchdown. So it is back within 3, and we're going to have to run out the rest of this first quarter, and that ends up being a almost first down to a 2nd and 1. And let's get that down to the end of the first. And let's see if we can pick up a first down to start the second quarter here as we just run right up the middle. Nice hole, and look at that. Great vision, gets down to the sideline and gets just past midfield. Just past it. So I don't know why Coach wants to go for a passing play then, but you know what? I'm not going to complain. Ball's in my hands. We'll take it. Great pass on the little drag route right there. And that's going to be another first down to the 36. Coach is really expecting them to expect the run here. So Worthy on the wheel route or even Napier across the middle could be a really good call. And we had Napier. We did, and I didn't do a damn thing about it. I don't know why we're rushing to the line here. That's probably on me. But, hey, you know what? That might actually result in something good. As we do, let's go. That is a deep slant, and that ends up becoming a touchdown. I'm surprised. I accidentally rushed to the line, and it results in a touchdown. Maybe we should just do that more often. Napier, I'm glad, because you know what? We really passed him up on something that could have been a touchdown on the, a couple plays ago. And thankfully, we got the redemption. Things are looking good for us right now, but how many times have we been overly confident, and they ended up kind of picking it up in the second half? And where were you going on that one? And end up coming close or overtaking us. But my goodness, man, you see that? It looked like he didn't run vertical at all. By the way, Napier, can you run a fade for me? Because I don't know if that safety can get over and really defend you. And I feel like you're going to beat him off the line. Can you get up there to get it? No, you cannot. That was stupid by me. But I thought it was worth a shot. I really did. And I'm sure you guys who play too, you guys like to take the deep shots more than just a little check down. So you guys can understand, I hope. So let's see who can get open here. We need to pick up a first down. It's only about 12 yards. Oh, no. Yikes. Well, that comeback is about to start right here because I can almost guarantee you in just a couple seconds that's going to be 17-14. Well, that's close. 17-10. Not as bad as 14, but still a one-possession game. Let's just hand this ball off. Let's get up the middle. Only going to be 2 yards. I wonder what happened to all those really, really great plays we were getting just a little bit ago. Either way, let's go for the screen on this one. We got Shembo out there. I still love that name. That is fucking dope. Let's go. Let's get the screen. Yeah, we can't get that out quick enough. He didn't release quick enough, and also that guy just came in unblocked. It's a screen pass, so it makes a lot of sense. My goodness. That is not great. You are not going to beat him. That's a pick? No. No shot. Well, I mean, that's what you get for throwing at a star, right? Okay, now those turnovers just really need to stop right here. Let's go with the run. Let's see if we can pick that right back up. Not too bad right there. That's 4 yards. That's better than the typical 2. So let's see if Beverly can actually be open on the bubble over here. If not, then we're going to have to hand the ball off. Or instead, we just let the clock go down to the 2-minute warning, and we pick a completely different play. Ooh, we got a couple guys going deep and only one safety there, so I don't like that. We're about to get sacked. Bro, we are not doing well right now. Don't you want to go for the inside zone? Well, guess what? I'm about to call an audible. Sorry. We're not going to wave the white flag. I'm sorry. That's not what we do here. So let's see if we can toss it deep. Now what, coach? Now what? You ain't got shit on me. Let's go. Let's run that same exact play. Let's see if Nolan can get free in the end zone and pick up a score. I bet you he can. I bet you he can. I bet you he can't because that gets swatted away. That's okay. You know, we're still looking pretty good right now. We're still looking pretty good. We're in pretty much the red zone right now. So I feel pretty good with where we're at. There we go. We get the the running back who was split out. Got ourselves a 1st and goal here. Coach really wants to attack here. But honestly, I think even running the ball would be okay. Because it's not like we're in a huge hurry here. And we don't want them to end up getting the ball back. So give me a little bit. We're going to wind the clock down. Because again, we have all 3 timeouts. And we have a max, 3 or 4 plays that we can actually run here. So let's just throw the ball out. I hate to do that. That'll stop the clock, though. And it's not the worst thing that could happen right here. Nolan, get out there. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that. No safety over top. You get impressed. No way we're not going to give him a shot right there. And there we go. Finally, we get that momentum back a little bit. We go back up 2 scores. And that is why I did not want to give them the ability to get the ball back. Because they end up scoring yet again. Yeah, let's just run the ball right here. Hey, we end up picking up some pretty decent yardage. I'm actually going to call a timeout. It's probably a stupid idea. And we might end up throwing our 3rd pick here, but, hey, you know what? We're playing a ranked team, damn it. Go big or go home. We need to find a way to, get more points. We do have 8 seconds left. Fine. Coach wants to wave the white flag. I think we can. Just kidding. We're going deep on this one. You fucking kidding me, coach? Get out of here. Let's go. Get him. Get him. Jump up for that. How do you drop that? That ball hit you right in the hands. And now we'll probably punt here with 2 seconds. And they get the ball back in the half. So we might have a tie game next time we're on the field. Hey, the defense doing their job. But we are pinned back at the 2. As we just run it right up the middle. Oh, man. They actually got a little bit of penetration there. That could have been really, really bad. But thankfully, instead, we pick up 2 yards. And we're getting a little bit more breathing room. But we need a lot more than that. Just like that right there, which he could have had if he hit that hole, but he chose not to. I don't know. You would think that if... Either way, let's go with the screen here. Let's do this. Get out there. Thank God. Oh my goodness. We could have just taken the safety right there. He didn't get free, but somehow that ball got out of there. And we found a way to pick up the first down. What the hell, man? That's insane. That should not have happened. Let's be honest. There we go. 1-on-1. We got him. 9 yards. 2nd and 1. The coach wants to keep going for a play action. I don't see that. I just don't see that. I really don't. But let's see what he ends up choosing to do here. Let's get Worthy. Let's pick up the first down. We didn't need a huge play. We just needed the first down. Could have done that with a run, but instead we decided to throw. Let's put that ball in harm's way. Why not? Let's run right up the middle here. Great blocks, and that is going to be a first down and just a little bit more. Dude, I actually love the way that we're moving on this Boise State defense right here. Because again, as an 87 overall defense, man, I thought it was going to be much more clamped down than this. You know what I mean? And again, especially coming off a week where that's going to be intercepted, isn't it? Almost. Coming off a week where they ended up dropping a game to a conference opponent, I would have thought that they would have come out with a lot more energy, you know? Instead, we're about to pick up only a couple yards on that one because he decided, again, not to necessarily hit what was open. But 3rd and 8 now. We got a couple short routes, but I'm really hoping that Worthy can get open across the middle, which he would have been able to, but we did not have that extra split second. And unfortunately, we're going to have to punt now. I really wish we could have gotten some points there because the inevitable just happened, and now it is tied up 24-24. And we have a brand new game with only 6 minutes left, essentially. Oh, there we go. Wide open. Dude, he got a good release on that one. That's going to be Napier for a good gain of about, what was that, about 14? Something like that? Not too bad. Oh my goodness. Worthy, please get over the top of him. Nope, that's intercepted. That's picked. He baited us. He did a damn good job with it. And we're about to go down by a score. Or I just need to have more faith in the defense because they're just coming out right away. What was that? No. No way you were going to let them get that circus interception. That would have been ridiculous. You see him pop the ball up like that? That's crazy. That is not what they teach you to do. Thank you. That's going to be a flag. You better believe that's going to be defensive pass interference. You bet. Defense. You bet. Let's go. We will take that. Let's get to the 26. And let's go. If we can actually pick up a decent gain right here, we can keep the clock running. And there we go. Good catch. And I was going to say we could take this to the end of the 3rd quarter and get into the 4th. And thankfully we will. And we'll get that down into their territory. And we're getting really close to field goal range. But we don't want a field goal. We don't want a field goal at all. We want a touchdown right here. We want to go up. That way we have a little less pressure on the defense when they go out there. Because, man, this game is, again, I thought was not out of reach. Not out of reach because it was definitely still, 1 or 2 possessions. But at the same time, I thought that we had this pretty well in hand. But unfortunately, we did not. Thankfully, that ball got knocked out. I thought that he actually had a good grip on that. But apparently he does not have the grip. Let's run for it. 2nd and 10. Hit the hole and go, buddy. Hit the hole and go. And pick up a good 2 yards. That's just not enough, man. That's not enough. So maybe we can roll out here. And let's see if we can pick up the first down on the flood. Are you kidding me? You didn't even, block him. You pushed him out of the way, barely. It's a 4th and 17. They're going to punt. Let's see if we can pin him back. Not bad. We get it back on the 40. So let's go with the RPO. Let's run right up the middle. That is a big gain. We got a block attempt on that, and I shouldn't have done that. I should really be more careful about that because, as I've seen in other games, especially being a wide receiver, the block in the back gets called pretty much, pretty damn often. Let's go. Yeah, that was stupid. Especially because I saw the corner really start to creep up there, and yeah, not good decisions by us. Not good decisions by us. But let me tell you something. We're gonna end up going on a post right here with Beverly, and that safety is gonna have to make a big decision right here. So let's see what he decides. Nice. Okay. One of those three were going to get open because they were going deep. I'll be honest with you. I think we're going to wind this down to the 2-minute warning. We want to end with the ball. So we're going to pass for this. Not quite sure if that's the best idea, but apparently it is. They were blitzing on that one, and we get it down to a 2nd and inches. And there you go, Coach. Thank you. Finally calling a run right here, because that'll allow us to get a 1st down, and also because we are in field goal range, we just need to hold on to the ball. So we're going to run this down again. We'll call it in just a little bit. So not quite victory formation, but let's go. Run this right up the middle, get that 1st down. You don't need to juke and jive, and you hold on to that ball. They call a timeout, and again, we just need to run some clock here. So even though it is a read option, we're just going to hand the ball off because I do not trust us. And we only pick up a couple yards there, but again, that is a lot better than just fumbling the ball away. And we've done that way too many damn times. So let's not repeat history, and let's just run the ball here. This is going to be our last timeout as well. So, buddy, just hold on to the ball. See if you can pick up some good yards. She actually picked up 3, which is better than normal for him. So, we'll take that. And here we go, 3rd and 5. I am really worried here. We really need to pick up the 1st down because Coach doesn't really like to run the clock. So I bet you he's not going to let the clock run, pardon me, and then they're going to get the ball back, and they're going to be able to score pretty quickly. So it's going to be a problem. Get the 1st down, though, buddy. You had the shot. You had the chance, but you decided not to take it. Coach, no, this is bad. But are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? That defense held! That defense held! And thankfully, we actually take down number 11 Boise State, and we stay undefeated in conference. Napier ends up winning player of the game. 170-something yards. He was definitely the man here. We accounted for 3 touchdowns, 2 passing, 1 on the ground. And thankfully, our 3 interceptions did not cause us to lose there, because that got really close in the end, and we do not want to have to deal with that again, especially considering the fact that we're going to have another pretty difficult matchup next week against Nevada. But let's celebrate this win. We were under 50% completion percentage. That's ugly. 286, 2 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Could have been a much better game. We got sacked way too often, but we still ended up picking up that 1 touchdown on the ground. And again, Napier, 5 for 172, a touchdown. Worthy, 4 for 37. Nolan with a touchdown himself. But Beverly only had 1 for -2. I think we needed to look his way a little bit more, and maybe we would have had a little more success. But either way, we still picked up the victory, and that's what matters. We go to, what are we now, 5-0 in conference? Yeah, we're looking pretty damn good. I'm super excited about that. And not just that, but I mentioned, a couple videos ago that we were only, 2 games away from being bowl eligible? Not only are we bowl eligible, but we're 7-2. Who is this team? Where did this San Diego State team come from? Either way, again, we end up knocking off number 11 Boise State. That is a beautiful, beautiful thing. And I'm actually kind of curious to see what UNLV did as well. But what are you talking about? Why is Mr. Fizz and Luke Whitmore, our coach? Oh no. What happened? Did he have to take another job? But apparently there's a bug going around. It hit the offensive position groups pretty good. Make sure I'm taking the proper precautions. What? What? We have... No. Our starting halfback and wide receiver both have -10 stamina for their next game? What is going on? Are you kidding me? And, okay, I don't know what happened with the Mr. Fizz thing. Did we actually get another... No, we didn't. We didn't get a chance to see that. It looked like 2 phones ended up popping up. Yeah, unfortunately, we don't get that. We'll go through the weekly agenda. I don't know why I just closed out of that. But it's actually good to see. Nevada, 5-4 now, 2-3 in conference. So maybe they just had a couple FCS games or something. But either way, though, I'm actually curious to see the conference standings. I'm really hoping that we're still atop there, and maybe UNLV lost? They did not. And oh my gosh, no shot. Do you see that number next to our team name? No way. Boise State drops down to 22, but we're up at 24. Maybe I shouldn't have said what I said in the intro about us not having a shot of being able to crack the top 25. Because, man, actually, if we're ranked like this at this point in the season and we win out, brother, we have a shot of actually making the college football playoffs. Are you kidding? So we need to win this game against Nevada. We need to do better than we did against Boise State, and I think that we're going to have a better shot at winning this game. So I don't know why I just put 1 in our brand. I definitely meant to go to the training and go to our health as well. And unfortunately, I don't think the leadership's going to be able to get an energy. I think we have to do 1 more in the health, because even though that's not much wear and tear, we really want to go into this game full strength. So let's go into practice as well. Maybe we can pick up a gold in this. And I think we're going to be able to upgrade something before we get into the next game with those 6 skill points. And I really think that's going to be that accuracy. Well, let's see if maybe we can increase things a little bit more with our target passing. This is why I love the target passing too. Because being able to get gold, it's so satisfying to be able to break those targets and be able to get the gold on that one. As we get 27,000 points and 500 coach trust as well, which is nice. So again, before we get into this game, we definitely need to upgrade that accuracy, because again, we threw 3 picks in that last game. And granted, that was because we threw it into some coverages we shouldn't have been throwing it into. Still, maybe if we would have had better accuracy, we would have been better off. So we're going to max out the accuracy, which I think is actually really great. That medium throw accuracy gets up to 87. Everything else is between a 96 and a 99, including that throw on the run. That is awesome. Elusiveness is probably going to have to be the next one, maybe IQ. But these other ones I think are just way out of reach for us. So IQ and elusiveness are going to be the next ones. That actually puts us up to a 90 overall. And starting as an underdog, I'm actually kind of surprised. But let's go. Yeah, I thought this game... Okay, you know what? I'm not going to say that. I was going to say, thought this game was going to be difficult, but they were pretty low overall. But we've struggled against a couple low overall teams in the past. Let's just hope it's not this one, because we really need this win to be able to stay atop the top 25. And thankfully, just like last game, we get the chance to set the tone on offense. And we're going to be throwing on the first one, too. How great is that? Not great when we don't end up completing the pass, but hey, you know what? That hit him in the hands. Let's just say he should have caught it. Either way, though, let's see. 2nd and 10. Do we go for the deep shot? Come on, Nolan. Get free of him. My dude. Sorry, I couldn't tell if he was going to be faster than him or not, and thankfully he is. It is a big touchdown to start the game. And man, hey, nope, I'm not going to say anything too early. I just love the spot that we're in right now. Because, hey, being able to pick up a touchdown right there so early, and especially going deep like that with Nolan, it's a great feeling. And we even get the ball back, too, pretty quickly. That's going to allow us to kind of run here right up the middle, as unfortunately we only pick up 2 yards on that one. But, man, again, the way that we ended up starting the game just feels so good. That's awesome. Now, we just need to make sure that we keep this up, though, because we still have a good, what would that be, 19 minutes left in the game? Yeah, a lot can happen. Like us getting sacked back at midfield. And now we have a 3rd and 15. Not great. I can't believe they got in that quickly. This is a 70-something overall defense? Are you sure? Yep, nope, that's a problem. It's now 2 quick sacks, and man, we're going to have to punt. But thankfully, we do get the ball back, which is great. And without them scoring, it's even better. So let's go with the jet touch pass. Oh, good blocks right there. It looked like he was going to get tackled pretty early, but thankfully ends up picking up 9. And just that little bit extra. You know what I mean? That extra. Never mind. Let's go. 2nd inches. Just run right up the middle. Yeah, that end was staying there and just waiting for us. He would have lit us the up if we would have just held on to that. So, glad we got rid of it. Let's see. We're going to go slants here. Might not be a great idea. But I don't care. I'm going to do it anyways. What's the worst that could happen? Oh my gosh, why did I think that that was going to be picked? Thankfully it wasn't. We get it down to the 34. And yeah, I meant to do that, man. That's exactly what we were going for. We knew it was going to be wide open down there. We got to trust our arm sometimes, especially with that extra boost in the accuracy. Yeah, I'm completely bullshitting right there. I don't know why I threw that one. That one should have been picked. But thankfully for our sake, it was not. And look at... Oh, no, that's out of bounds. Yeah, and he's not able to tap that foot in. That is going to be a 3rd and 12. Wide receiver smash. Let's go, Napier. You can pick this up. Oh, and I just remembered that they all have like a minus 10 stamina because of that bug that they all had. Yeah. And unfortunately, we're going to have to probably punt, maybe? I don't know if he can hit a 52-yarder. And he could not. He could not. But that's all right, because we get the ball back yet again. We're still up by 1 score. It's nice to see that our defense has really become extremely solid, especially over these last couple weeks, too. They, especially against Boise State as well, they clamped down at the end of the game. That's not something that you typically see when you play college football 25. Usually you see them just get absolute, like, insane drives in very short period of time at the end of the game. And there we go. End of the first quarter, 7-0. Our rushing yards are bad because of all the sacks that we're taking. And 122 passing yards. Let's go. Do you think that we can get close to what we did against Hawaii? Yeah, me neither. But we're certainly going to try right here. Especially if some of these guys can get free. Can they? Let's see. No, that's going to be picked. No, okay, thank God it wasn't. That was pretty damn close. Why did I throw that deep on 3rd and 3? What am I thinking? Yeah, and that stupidity leads to 7 for them. My bad on that one. Let's run right up the middle there on that RPO, and we end up picking up 3, thankfully. But man, that was such a throw. I need to go for something short there just to be able to pick up the first down. Then we could have taken a shot on first on the next one. And now we're just running it. 3rd and 4. I might fall into the same trap I just had on that last one. I might try to throw deep here if he can get the release. That was so dumb. That was so dumb. Again, I'm just making mistakes like time after time, the same exact ones. And we punt again. No harm, no foul. No harm, no foul. And we're running that same play. Let's see. Can he get over on him? Let's go! Oh, I can't believe he just totally ditched him. Why would you ditch him? Why would you ditch Nolan? Thank you, Nolan. I appreciate that. That's going to bolster our stats and make us look a little bit better. And we have the chance to get some more points before half. We'll have the 2-minute warning after this run, but let's see if we can get close to the first down. Look at that guy chasing him. I love it. That's great. That is only a gain of, what, 3 yards? But either way, we'll still take it. And we do need to move the ball downfield. That was 4 yards, my bad. But at the same time, we still need to be methodical here. And we don't really want to necessarily give them time to be able to score again, too. There we go. We get it up to the 44. And I don't know why Coach really wants to really throw for this here. Because, again, we don't need a big play here. We don't want them to get the ball back. At all. No. Get out there. Get out there. Scramble. Get there. Can we get the first down? We do. I can't believe that. I thought that was a broken play. I mean, it was. But still, we made something out of absolutely nothing. That's huge right there. Speaking of, it's another huge first down. I love to see that. Down to the 13-yard line. And Coach, let's just take our time. In fact, I'm going to wait until there's like 5 on the play clock to hit hike. We're even probably going to take a check down too. I'm not going to lie. Look at that. Over to Westmoreland. Keep the ball in play. And we're going to run the clock down just a little bit more as well. We might wait until there's about 30 seconds left on the actual game clock. Because I'm very confident that we're going to get in the end zone here sooner rather than later. Like that. Oh, nice. I thought maybe he was going to bounce off and get back in somehow, but no. He does not, but we're down on the goal line now. I don't like this look, so let's go for the curl here. Why not? Napier? Oh my gosh, all right. At least that stops the clock. At least that stops the clock. That was a really risky throw, though, and a really, really dumb one at that. So let's not do that again. Let's instead let's roll out here a little bit and let's just take it on the ground. Let's go. It doesn't matter how we get the touchdowns. It just matters that we score and we win this game. And we go up 21-7. And they don't even score after halftime. We get the ball back after only 28 seconds. And let's run the ball yet again. Great play right there. We end up picking up 2. And honestly, that's all I can really hope for out of him. It's all he's really been averaging in some of these games. It's a little scary, I'm not going to lie. But hey, you know what? Yards are yards. There we go. Worthy. It's a big first down right there. We are up close to midfield yet again. It would be really nice to see San Diego State do this in real life. It really would be. But are they? Oh, that was dumb. That was dumb. I thought he was going to crash. But he did not. That's a loss of 4. Almost can count that as a sack. Thankfully you don't, though. Oh, there we go. I wasn't sure we were going to get that ball over our offensive line. Thankfully we do, and I don't know why we're going to run a flood over to the short side of the field. Makes no sense to me. So let's change that up. I think that sounds great. He gets wide open on the out. Let's go, Nolan. My dude. All right. Now, I did say that we need to hit Beverly a little bit more. But depending on what those 2 safeties do, again, Nolan and Napier, those are the 2 main ones on this play. So the question is, who gets free? Hi, Napier. Hi, buddy. Good touchdown right here. Never mind, we overthrew him. What happened to that accuracy boost? Huh? Thought we were supposed to have that here. Well, maybe that's on us. That's okay, though. But still, we can pick up this first down. There it is to Beverly. And like I said 2 plays ago, we need to trust him a little bit more. And thankfully, that comes in handy right there. Good first down. And now we can just run the ball a little bit. We're down to the 27. About to get into the red zone on that play right there. That is the biggest gain I've seen Westmoreland get. He's got 9 for 22, and he picked up more than half of those on that last play. So that's how you know things are not necessarily going well for our rushing attack. But hey, you know what? Our passing attack has really been opening it up a little bit for him, except for that one right there. Coach, I understand the need to run here, but you forget that we're trying to bolster our stats here. We want to make it to the NFL, and unfortunately, with our touchdown to interception ratio, I don't think that that's really necessarily going to be possible. But hey, a man can dream. Did he really drop that? I thought bro had possession that entire time, and apparently he didn't. When you think you can trust someone, you know what I mean? We could have had something so much better on that, and instead that's going to be a pick. It's our first one of the game, too. That gave them a little bit of life, but not enough to be able to score, so let's continue running the ball, and let's run this down to the end of the third. So 1 quarter left. We just can't blow this. I swear. Honestly. We can't. We almost did right there. I don't know why we're not taking more checkdowns here, because I think Nolan was open on the drag route, and that would have been a great first down, or at least closer to the first down than what we have right here. Get him up there. We tried to lead him a little bit too much, put him in harm's way, and that's going to be a punt. Don't let this be the beginning of the end. And our defense is so fucking good, man. That's what I'm talking about. This defense is becoming elite. 80 overall, my ass. 80 overall, my ass, because they are so much better than that. They're playing so much better than that. By the way, Napier, go on the fade here. One safety is not going to be able to cover all 3 of them. Let's go for the play action. He gets free. What did I tell you? What did I tell you? That's why we sent him on the fade. That's going to be another touchdown. And you better believe we are taking a 3-possession lead here. And you better believe they're going to push it back to a 2-possession lead. But we still only have 3.5 minutes left, man. We just need to burn some clock. And if we can score again, that would be even better. How high did you just get right there? Let's go. 2nd and 3 right here. Let's just run right up the middle. You guys didn't hear me say that. I don't know why I'm not burning more clock. What am I trying to do here? Guys, give me a little bit. We're gonna wait to hike the ball. I just hope that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. You know what I mean? That would be so bad. That would be so bad. And the fact that we just took essentially a sack right there, we threw out of it, but still, that's not good. Did Coach just run the fake? Let's go! My guy! That's what I'm talking about. Let's run one more right there. It looks like he just literally gave him a forearm right to the face, and that's how we're going to get down to the 2-minute warning. Now, unfortunately, they do have all 3 timeouts. However, again, we are up by 2 possessions, and we are also pretty much in field goal range. So let's see if we can ice this game. We might have just right there. I think we did. That is a first down. They only have 2 timeouts and not much time left. So let's try to finish this off. Let's do that with a read option. I might actually just take this myself because I want to be able to be a hero right here. Let's go. Yeah, we're not going to do that again. We're not going to do that again. So 2nd and 12. Let's run right up the middle, because why not? And I'll be honest with you, I feel confident enough in a 2-possession lead that I think I'm going to throw on this one. I don't care if Coach wants to go for a run, but we're going to throw on this one, and let's see if we can pad our stats a little bit more. Why not? I feel like we're up by enough. Let's do it. Right down the middle. And here's the pick, and oh, did they need that right now. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve. It's all right, our defense will hold them. I almost blew the game, man. I even said a little bit ago, we just can't blow this, and we almost just did. 28-21, though. We'll take our win. We'll stay undefeated in conference play, and we're only 2 wins away from being able to get into the conference championship game and hopefully be able to secure a spot in the college football playoffs. 333 yards, 4 touchdowns. I think we have 1 on the ground as well. So we'll take player of the game. Ignore those couple interceptions, especially the meaningless one at the end. But we'll take what we can get there. I'm really loving how we're playing right now. And, bro, again, if we can actually get into the college football playoffs, holy shit. Again, the Heisman is completely out of reach. No way with the amount of interceptions we've thrown that we're going to be able to get anywhere close to that. And especially with games like this, where we ended up only having, 3 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Again, though, 1 on the ground, though. We appreciate that. Receiving-wise, though, Nolan was definitely the man here. Had 2 really deep touchdowns. Napier, 1 as well. We need to get Beverly worked in a little bit more. Again, you saw that. He's very sure-handed, despite the fact that he had a drop. But aside from that, though, he's usually pretty damn good. But, again, very happy with where we're at. And hopefully we can keep up this momentum, especially going into 2 games that I think might be somewhat easy. And again, I don't want to say necessarily easy because it's not going to be easy, but we're going to be in much better matchups than like the ones that we had against Boise State. And if we can win those, I think we can win these ones that we have to end the season. So Sean, what up, buddy? Our kicker. We're going to go to a concert about 30 minutes outside San Diego State tomorrow, huh? Don't tell me that you're going out east. Yikes. It gets a little scary out there. But let's go. Agree to come. Why not? If you were from San Diego and you live there, you understand why. And maybe we should not have agreed to do that. We got a stomach bug. That's 2 weeks in a row now that we have a sickness. 12 hours after the concert, we spent 2 days straight struggling from sickness. Minus 15 stamina in the next game. That's horrible. That is horrible. Especially considering the fact that the next game is going to be extremely important. Like, really, really important, actually. Because, again, we're still undefeated in conference play. And that win right there put us up to 23? We went up 1 spot by winning a game? Are you joking? But either way, though, our next one is going to be against San Jose State. They're 2-8, 2-4 in conference play. And where we're sitting right now, again, we're in a really, really good spot. I feel like maybe we have clinched a spot in the conference championship. And look at that. Now, thankfully, we are the lone undefeated team up there. UNLV ended up losing. And we're sitting at 8-2 with 6-0 in conference. We have a really good shot here. And again, the fact that there are 2 teams sitting at 4-2 means that even if we lose out, I think we'd win that tiebreaker against Boise State. So hopefully we are so much closer to being able to win that conference title that we really wanted to win at the beginning of this season. And again, sitting at 23 is a little rough. But I do understand it because the 3-win teams are all pretty damn good teams and coming from pretty good conferences, and I think UAB was ranked last year, so I don't know, maybe they're just giving them a little bit of, I don't know, I guess grandfather clause. I still can't believe Charlotte is up here, man. That is crazy to me. Because at the beginning of the season, too, they were up, I think, at like number 3, something like that. But either way, again, I understand the 3-win teams are all coming from pretty decent conferences. And all had wins last week, too. So they're not going to drop them. Except for Kansas State that went down to number 13 from 4 due to that loss to Cincinnati. But again, if we end up winning out, I think we have a pretty good shot here. And again, if we can sneak into the college football playoffs, I would be extremely happy. But we really need to focus next time on San Jose State and winning our final game of the season as well. We don't want to put the cart before the horse. We want to make sure that we win out and we really secure that spot. But thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to go down and drop a like. If you're new, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next time.